All right, this video covers the second half of chapter 11, section 2, and also part of chapter 11, section 6. We're going to look at how to find the surface area of cylinders and spheres. So first, let's look at cylinders. So just like we talked about in the last video, the surface area of a solid is just the area of all the sides of the solid added together. So for a cylinder, we have the two circles that are the bases, the top and the bottom. And then we've got the side, which is kind of just one big curved side. And so this formula that we get for the surface area of a cylinder really comes from those things. This first part is just the two bases. We got 2 pi r squared. You'll recognize that pi r squared is the area of the circle. So we've got the area of the circle on top is pi r squared. And then we've got the area of the circle on bottom is also pi r squared. That gives us 2 pi r squared. And then this other part comes from another formula you're familiar with, circumference. 2 pi r is the circumference, and we're going to multiply that times the height, because if we were to unroll this, we'd basically have a rectangle where one side is the height and the other side is the circumference of the circle. So this is our formula. You don't have to memorize it. It'll be given to you. The surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h, where this first part is the area of the bases, and then the second part is called the lateral area, just the area of this curved part connecting the two bases. So bases, and then the area of the lateral side of the cylinder. Okay, so let's find the surface area of the cylinder. That's our formula that we just learned. Let's plug in what we got. The radius is 3, the height is 8. And now we just got to simplify. 2 pi times 3 squared, that's 2 times 9 is 18 pi. And then here we got 2 times 3 times 8, it's 48. It's 48 pi. We add those together. We get 66 pi centimeters squared for our surface area. If we want to write that as a decimal, put it in our calculator, we get approximately 207.35 centimeters squared. All right, this next one, it just asks us for the lateral area, not the surface area, but the lateral area. So again, that's just the part connecting the two bases, not the circles themselves. Okay, this time we're given a height of 7 and a diameter of 4. To do this, we need to actually find our radius, which is just found by dividing that diameter by 2. So our radius would be 2. And then let's use our formula for lateral area, right? It's the second part of that surface area formula, 2 pi r h. So we've got a radius of 2 and a height of 7. Plug those in and get our answer, 28 pi centimeters squared. Put it in the calculator and get a decimal. All right, let's look at spheres. A sphere is actually a very simple formula. It's just 4 pi r squared, where r is the radius. For a sphere, all you got to know is the radius, and then you can find its surface area by doing 4 times pi times the radius squared. So let's look at an example. In this example, we've got a diameter of 10. So we get our radius, we need to divide it by 2 again. And then we just plug that 5 into our formula. 4 pi times 5 squared. 5 squared is 25, times 4 is 100. It gives us 100 pi. And if we put that in our calculator, we get 314.15 inches squared.